We didn't wear loafers. I backed away quickly in shock, but Inez made the sign of the cross, then carefully squeezed next to me and bent over the body. She lifted the nun's wrist. "What are you doing?" I whispered, horrified. "Trying to find a pulse." Inez held the woman's hand, feeling it in different places, and finally put it down gently. Only a few seconds went by, but it seemed like forever. The body, the brown loafers, the blackish blood, her head, the discarded veil, the shadows covering most of her body, all those impressions were seared into my brain. Who she was, why she was there, what had happened to her, who had done this horrible thing. 1,000 questions crowded my brain. I felt a horrible sense of loss. Someone lay there whose life had ended before it had a chance to start. I felt such sorrow for her life lost forever. And then another part of me was thinking, no, this isn't really happening. I'll wake up in a minute, it's a dream. The sense of normalcy that tries to rush back in to fill up the spaces. Inez stood up. "She's dead, let's go." "What do you mean, let's go?" The words didn't seem to register. "We have to call the police." "Oh," I said numbly. We turned and walked quickly back down the corridor to the elevator. How could the corridor be so long? I didn't think we would ever get to the end of it. What if the murderer was still there, following us? This was no dream. We got to the elevator. It opened quickly and we walked inside. I jabbed at the red button. Why was it taking so long? Inez and I didn't say a word. We ran back to her office. She grabbed a phone book from her bookshelf, turned to the first few pages, went to the phone on her desk, and dialed the police. I stepped outside in the corridor and leaned up against the wall. I couldn't hear. What about Sister Miriam and Sister Alphonse, the head of the order? Why wasn't Inez calling them? My mind felt jumbled. Of course she had to call the police first. The nun, the person, whoever she was, had been murdered. The nun had been dressed as a postulant like me. We first-year students had a slightly different habit than the other sisters, and a shorter veil that showed our hair in front. And I hadn't even checked to see who she was. I should have turned her face over. I couldn't. I didn't want to touch her. I shouldn't have touched her. I did the right thing. I think I did. But what if she was one of my classmates? I should have checked. What if I knew her? Oh my God. I started to shake. Why was Inez still talking? Inez walked out to meet me, her face pale in the dim light of the corridor. "The police will meet us at the front entrance. You have to come with me." Of course. I knew I did. This wasn't just staying up too late and disobeying a convent rule. Someone was dead. She had to have been murdered.